I'm doing it for my daughter.
Well,
what the?
Oh, it's a parody.
Wow. Yeah, but this is like a parody that's not. This is not the kind of parody you want to be doing, bro. This is not. This is like Steven Crowder spanking
himself.
No, he's spanking Brian Callen.
Oh. Ooh.
Dude, this is not the type of parody you want to be doing, brother.
Day one of being a girl athlete, I've already eaten a whole pint of pistachio ice cream, given up on parallel parking twice, reread Sense and Sensibility, and started washing down benzodiazepines with rosé. I love being a girl. How'd I do, ladies?
Lady Balls, streaming exclusively on Daily Wire Plus December 1st.
Pain. Oh, they made a movie.
And tucking trunks.
This is a long trailer.
Yeah. This is the whole movie.
That's the biggest I've ever seen on a lady.
Was that Abby Shapiro?
And
Hold on a second.
trunks.
No, she didn't.
This is Ben Shapiro's favorite part. Is that her?
No, that's.
Is that Jordan Peterson's daughter?
No, that's the Ben Shapiro
Ben Shapiro's sister?
Girl lookalike. It's not Abby. It's her name is Brand. What's her name? Girl lookalike. Yeah. What's her name?
Brett Cooper.
Brett Cooper. Brett.
In a world.
Oh, they're going heavy with the advertiser here, huh?
So today we're going to be speaking with
this little guy.
She's one of the most prominent Gen Z political commentators who's quickly grown
this little guy.
more than 2.5 million through her outspoken opposition
Who's this little guy?
to the woke agenda with the Daily Wire. I guess you might also know her as the female Ben Shapiro.
What surprised me most about this episode was just how shocking her story was and how that led
Shut
to
up, you
For an undergrad, you could go to their grad
silly
school and do a business program.
You silly
From
little
her
man.
Campaign. Like there was.
Um.
I remember in my pitch with Jeremy, when we like brought the show in front of him, he didn't even know really what.
We got a chat. Some chats.
What do they want?
The caffeinated Norwal sends $26. Dad is from a wealthy family and ran when his dad died young. Instead of taking responsibility, which was expected as eldest son, any tips on positioning myself to manage family empire despite being son of family failure outcast?
Oh, that's a tough one, huh? Well, first of all, this is like a sexy version of this guy. Now, is this a biological woman? Or am I going to regret saying that? Brett. Its name is Brett. Who is this guy? It's literally just Ben Shapiro in a wig.
Just Ben Shapiro makeup.
This is the same guy though. Ah!
Well, I wasn't.
You shouldn't have played women's sports.
CMO brought me on. Like, hey, I'm the kid.
Okay.
Trying to, get the show approved, and.
I think you just got to differentiate yourself from your dad. If it's the kind of thing where the family's going to welcome you back in and you can slide back in, just show up with big puffed up shoulder muscles and like whatever opposite facial hair from your dad. If he had a beard with no mustache, go mustache with no beard, and like dye your hair black, and just be physically the opposite of him. If he had a lazy sort of tired expression, try to look fiery and alert all the time. Or vice versa, if he was that way, just be lazy and laid back all the time. Just be the opposite visually.
Switch it up.
People believe their eyes. They're not. If you show up muscly, and dress like you're going to the Charlottesville riot, like collar shirt, khaki pants, or just dress the opposite of your dad. Show up, be strong, reliable, dress the opposite of your dad, and just make an impression for yourself.
We got TY with
This is this trailer. You know what this is? This is when you're in love. This is when you cut the trailer yourself, you don't pass it off to somebody who doesn't care. You pass it off to somebody who doesn't care, and they're going to go through and find the highlights and cut it down to the 1.5 minutes. A person who specifically cuts trailers, they know how to do it. But if you have the main editor, or worse yet, the main editor with Ben Shapiro watching over your shoulder, that's because the main editor's like, oh, this is good. We can't get rid of this in the trailer. And then Ben Shapiro's like, yeah, well, make sure we put in the part where there's a girl that looks like me. And then you have the end result is a fucking 5-minute long trailer.
That's the biggest I've ever seen on a lady.
That's the money shot right there. When the old guy that's taking money from Israel pops out and says, that's the biggest dick I've ever seen.
Lady Ball.
That's the money shot right there.
We got
Trans Age now, which provides Sheelix with a wonderful opportunity to relive all the experiences that she missed out on in school.
That's messed up.
That's the biggest I've ever seen.
We got TY with 25 bucks. I am unironically Jewish. Will I get beat up at this
By me?
stand-up show?
No, you won't. Don't worry about it. It's like, who's that who's that
Brazilian
goblin lady? Oh, thank you, Chris. Can you bring me a lighter for this, Chris?
I have one.
Gilbert Godfrey? Do you have a torch lighter,
No, I
Nick?
don't have a torch
Can
lighter.
you bring me a torch lighter, Chris? No, who's that?
Gilbert Godfrey.
It's like the time we met Brianna Wu.
Is it so large or small?
She was 7 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
So tall.
No, who's the Jewish the chick that people say
Woody Allen.
No. Her name's fucking Goblin something. Jessica Goblin. She's the ugly she's right wing. Ostensibly. Who is that bitch, Chris? Chris, who's the bitch? Chris, who's that bitch?
Is it a World Peace 2 person?
No. It's some bitch. Jewish female Jewish female right wing. Her name's fucking
Abzug.
Goopy Goblin. Go to pictures. Okay, hold on a second. It's Goopy Goblin is her name.
Is it her?
I think she would have
Is she a writer?
she would have almost been a Daily Wire person, but she's like too wingnut crazy to be Daily Wire. Jay, you got to know who the fuck I'm talking about here.
Laura Loomer?
Yes.
Oh.
Laura Loomer.
Because I know that because Laura Loomer doesn't follow me, but Laura Loomer fan club follows me.
Yeah.
So that's how I know.
You're talking about meeting people and they're either taller or shorter. When I met her, she was 3 feet tall, but then I looked down, she was on her knees.
She was walking with
Is that a
sneakers on her
sex
knees.
joke?
No, it's just what happened.
Literal? Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, she looks good though. Yo.
What's she famous for?
Sucking and fucking and being
Oh.
hot and sexy and doing porn.
She's a MAGA Trump, mega Trump.
Mega
She's
Trumper.
mega.
She's
I feel
mega
like,
Trump.
Did she get embroiled in
No.
something? Did she do something like over the top?
Nope.
No,
Never.
just be hot. She was just had that.
She chained herself to something when she got booted from Twitter.
There we go.
Like locked herself up.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like at Jack Dorsey's house or something. I don't know.
I like that shit. I love all that.
So you kicking it off with
Brazilian.
stuff to immediately get me canceled right away.
No, it's
This
not
is
that
all
she's
Brazilian.
It's just that she's hot and sexy. Is the main.
Just talking about just broads, sex sells, and broads, hot broads. Like Chuck Schumer's wife is so hot.
Laura Schumer. What is her original name?
That's not her name. She
What?
wasn't born at 20 years
Whose
old.
name? Whose real name has ever been Loomer? It's got to be something.
Barry University.
And their last name's Barry.
Barry. Wow.
Wait a minute. That can't be right.
White nationalist.
That's just what Wikipedia likes to put on everything.
Yeah. Damn. Oh well. Anyway.
I'm raising my daughter on Pearl. You know that girl Pearl?
No.
The podcaster that like is like the feminist Pearl anti-feminist podcaster. I don't know what her name is. That girl.
Oh, yeah, you want to? Oh,
Yeah.
great.
This lady?
Pearl. Yeah, I just have my daughter. Pearl's raising my daughter.
Nice.
She just like, what's the problem about like men wanting to like?
Hi, welcome everybody. I'm Liz Landers. I'm Vice's chief political correspondent, and we are here today to talk about
Fucking
some of the biggest
Vice.
issues dividing women across the country.
Shut the fuck
In
up,
other words,
bitch,
we're here to
hoe,
talk about
slut.
That's what Adam's been doing, dividing
First, I
women
just wanna
across the
say,
country. No,
I'm
trying to bring them together.
That's what I've been doing, baby.
I'm trying to bring them together. I'm trying to unite the women.
Can I have two of you together so I can divide you
Gotta
both?
unite you first.
I saw your hand.
I think that depends on the definition of feminism.
Shut the fuck up, ho, bitch.
Is more of an action than an identity.
You
would say
bitch.
it's
Guy, right?
Is that a guy?
That's a guy.
It's very alive. At the same time,
Yo, dog, you're in the wrong room.
that definition,
Feminism
has splintered
smell it
off
from
so
here.
many
Yo,
different
bro,
areas.
you're in the wrong
You
room.
Look at people like
I think
Sheryl
she's
Sandberg
beautiful.
who say you should just get another nanny if you feel oppressed. And if we're talking about that kind of feminism,
Dude, this is-
yeah, it's pretty dead.
Wait, where's the lady we're talking about?
As long as the human
She's
race
to the
Redhead in
left.
the back.
She's to the
She's
left.
just waiting to drop
yeah,
bombs.
that we're going to have to strive and work towards.
Antonio Okafor.
So feminism is not dead.
I can tell
know
Pearl.
that it can die. As long as there's power and oppression, there will be people fighting for equity. And
Okay,
until
let's
that
John Goodman.
She looks
Let's
like-
turn.
yeah,
let's
Bob Volpe, my
hit
old boss.
Hit pause there.
That's her. That's
I
her.
can't take this.
She's about to cook.
She's about to. Yeah, she's about to cook. You got to see
Can't
this.
ta-
She's about
okay.
to cook. She's about to cook.
to get what you want, your
No, she was about
Yeah,
to
yeah.
cook where we
valued.
just were.
I
Yeah.
think feminism
There you go.
There's equality. So
Chris, are you
feminism
fucking
is
with
not
me?
dead.
Chris, will you figure this out, please?
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
isn't actually about equality. It's about equality when it benefits us. I think feminism is really about women wanting special privileges and treatment at the expense of men often.
That cut was funny.
And I think it's alive and well.
That cut was really good.
It's Argandre-ish.
Yeah.
I think feminism is also alive and well.
Yeah, that was an Adult Swim cut.
That cut was good.
It's like it's got
Oh, this is produced by.
Big
For
man.
me,
I think
just see it
absolutely
as
produced this.
A lens, which isn't necessarily antagonistic or
Big man coming through.
a useful tool.
I wish my voice was that deep.
So society. So
It's the dictator. It's
hot.
Borat.
Feminism has always existed. I think America's a little obsessed
Sacha
with
Baron
themselves,
Cohen
and it's
on
like
it.
always feminism is rooted in America.
Tell it to the judge, sweetie.
Oh, white women started it.
She's hot.
You have
Legless Lena Donovan.
Cookies, Coca-Colas, pickles, and pies.
I think life is easy.
She's like, listen, you fucking scrub.
Yeah, see, I disagree with that. I think life is easier if you're a girl. Actually,
you
I
can
think
use it as
there's a
an
lot of
advantage.
benefits that men don't have. I'm not going to speak anything to race. I'm just talking about gender specifically. It's usually like an excuse. Like honestly, I think as a girl you have equal opportunity in the world. I think there's benefits. Like for example, we have quotas for women in
That
specific
mouth
jobs
twitch. Did you see
that are
that?
given to us that aren't given
Lena?
to men. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would say it's easier being a girl.
just from a viewpoint over here, though, it seems there's a lot of pretty privilege in what you're saying, and that you're white and you present.
She's not pretty.
I think that you present in a way that beauty standards have accepted, and so
They call me ugly on the internet all the time.
Dude, women tearing each other apart to pieces.
Vice is
barbaric.
barbaric.
You
Vice
guys
is
got to
back.
do this for season 2.
We do. We have
Yeah,
a feminist debate team.
Well, you offered to train me.
Oh yeah.
Like you
Who were
messaged
you-
me over the summer.
Who did you want to fight though?
Pearl Davis.
Oh yeah.
But she would destroy me. She's huge.
No, I'd get you. I'd get you. I'd get you
Yeah,
right
you
up.
could be
We
inside.
would
you could
never
be
be in
inside
the
her.
same weight class.
No, I'd
She's
get
like a
you-
volleyball player.
No, I would get you
Yeah.
right. You'd be whipping her ass.
I don't know.
We're trying to get her
I'm
for fish
scared
tank
of her.
right now.
I take it back.
But you're tough and you're a really good actress too. You just demonstrated that. You could be like, oh, my wrist hurts.
And then I just.
And then you dump you have a Celsius in your hand, but it's filled with gasoline. You just throw a match on it, you light her on fire.
Dasha, look.
I'd fight dirty.
Is that your girl right
Women
there?
shouldn't vote.
Yeah, she big.
She's so fucking ugly. It's insane. Oh, brother.
Was she thirst trapping it? I thought she was against this.
She's no.
That's the picture she sent me.
Wow, she's a big girl. She's got some fucking.
She can throw a kick.
She's athletic.
Yeah.
She's definitely. I don't think we could get up to the same weight class.
Do you care if I mess with my shoe inserts right now?
Perfect. Well, don't worry. Honestly, I don't want to be like white knighting or anything, but like honestly, if anybody even would hit you, I would knock the shit out of Pearl.
These are textured. Here, touch it.
I don't want to.
They're textured. Just grab it. Grab it with a fist, hard. Feel it. Feel the bubbles. See, it's massaging.
Now she's gonna get the fucking
You got
peach elf.
foot problem.
You're gonna have peach elf. These are my peach elves.
Peach elf hands. Fuck. I heard that you were going at. You would fight her.
I take it back. I felt an impulse to fight her, but then once I saw how big she was,
You're like, nah.
I think she would wail on me.
If you ever wanted to do it, I would get you right for that.
You wouldn't have to worry.
You had the
I don't
Southern lawyer
know.
beer goggles where you're like, "Oh fuck, kick that guy's ass," and he stands up at the bar, and you're like, "Ah, never mind, fuck that shit."